that aspect to it. A city which, within the Genesis narrative, actually comes about as part of the rebellion. Cain is sent to go and wander. What does he do? He settles down and he builds a city. But God actually takes and redeems even things that we do in rebellion, just as he did with Israel. Israel wanted a king like the other nations. What did God do? He said, okay, he took that and he redeemed and renewed it, and then came himself as the king of a different form. So our social and political works are not totally irrelevant. Indeed, we see in Revelation 21 not only that the rule of the kings is now subsumed by the complete rule of Christ, but the kings of the earth bring their glory into this heavenly city. That in some way the things that we do, engagement in the political life of this age and this world, has these texts are saying to us, I think, some eternal significance, if you like. God does not treat them as nothing, but gives them back to us in a renewed, restored, refined manner in the new creation when he brings the drama we've been following through to the very end. And obviously here at the very end, we no longer have, therefore, these tensions and the dialectic that we've been looking through. So to summarize the biblical witness, political authorities have a divine calling, a calling which is focused on justice and just judgment. We've seen that through the Psalms and the Old Testament, and the role of the king there. We've seen it in Romans 13 and so on. The role is therefore limited within human society. It's not a totalitarian rule, and it is subordinate now to the rule and authority of Christ. That is the calling. That is what political authorities should be. In reality, because we still live in a fallen and rebellious and broken world, political authorities often fail to fulfill that calling. They will seek a greater role for themselves. They will set themselves up in opposition to Christ and his church. And that is the reality, and that's the Revelation 13 sort of scenario that we've thought of, and we could think perhaps